Hey everybody, welcome back to Eternal Eden. This is the Daily Moogle, and yeah, that's who I am. Here we are back in the Velvet Castle, and I know at the end of the last video I said, we'll probably be able to finish this place up in one more video, but it's going to be close. I'm not really sure if I'm going to make it or not. Because as it turns out, there's actually a lot more dungeon to explore. This basement area that we're going to go into next is pretty lengthy. Not only that, but there's also a lot of enemies yet to destroy. And they're basically all repeats, so... I mean, on top of maybe not even finishing the place, it's going to be pretty choppy, because I'm just going to be running around and editing out battles. Like, there's really nothing else to do other than that. We're going to have one more puzzle with the Dolls of Fate, but that's really it. So, I mean, let's just take a look at who this is. Okay, so here's one new enemy. I think this is the only new enemy that we're going to encounter down here, though, so, obviously I'm going to show this one, but after this, I guess, it's going to be all repeats, so... And again, there's nothing special about these guys. They're pretty easy to take out. Their attacks aren't that strong. I don't remember them having any skills, but... yeah, I think maybe these guys just attack you like that. Ah, you know what? I spoke too soon, though. There is one more new enemy that we haven't seen yet. Oddly enough, it's a vampire, too. Like... we haven't actually fought any vampire enemies yet, but, I don't know, apparently the game decided to save those enemies for towards the end of the dungeon or something. And, let's see if... yeah, okay, so here they are. So right away, basically right off the bat, it gives us the two new enemies that we're going to encounter. These guys are a little bit annoying just because the skill that they use... it isn't that strong, but it's like a drain spell, so it does damage to you. And then, yeah, like right here, you can see it heals them by the same amount. So it's nothing we can't handle, but it is a little frustrating. And then we're actually going to get an accessory that will help protect us from those kinds of attacks. Because as you can probably guess, the boss of this place, which is going to be Elvira, I mean, that's not really a spoiler. I'm sure you guys can probably guess who the boss is going to be. It's going to be Elvira. She uses that kind of a skill as well, so having an accessory that helps lower that damage is going to come in handy, for sure. So let's jump over here and get this chest first, just because, I don't know, whatever. But this is the accessory I'm talking about. It's a garlic necklace. Basically just a necklace of garlic, I guess. So it's kind of like we just had a chicken shawarma, or, something like that. And we just breathe on the vampires, and then they can't stand to be around us, just like everybody else when you have garlicky breath. But, so yeah, we'll be putting those on before we fight the boss. I'm not really going to worry about it for the regular enemies, just because it's really not that strong anyway, so it's kind of just like, why bother? In that chest we get a Shade Staff, which we can give to Jean, but remember, it's going to lower his attack drastically. I've kind of had a bow on him for a long time, and I've never really gone back to a staff, but I don't know. I'm not going to do it right now, but I guess I can consider it. Okay, so I'll edit this one out and see you in a second. Okay, those guys are all set. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go back down here. There's nowhere else to go up there, so next we're going to come back down and continue to the left. Now, before I kill the enemy there, I'll point out that star over there all the way to the left. Basically, you can walk up. There's a hidden path here. Takes you over to this area. Oh crap, I got 99 mid-tonics again. You pick up so many of those items, like, it's kind of ridiculous. If you don't use them on a regular basis, you're just going to keep wasting them, because I keep reaching 99 and not realizing it, and then I'm just continuing to pick them up. But anyway, in that chest we get a Phantom Blade, which is for Noah, of course. So it's 5 more attack power over the White Blade. Now, the details say that it does extra damages that cannot be seen, and I don't really know what that means. So, like, when I played the game before, I never really noticed anything extra. Oh god, here's another new enemy. Wow. Okay. I'm still not remembering things very well. And I just played the game yesterday or 2 days ago. Like, it wasn't that long ago, but apparently I already forgot again. So I'll show this one. Again, nothing special about these guys. Their attacks aren't that bad. They're kind of just an annoyance. So, there they go. Bye-bye. Yeah, there is a new item I've noticed that the enemies down here drop, which is, it's just more loot. But it's this thing, this Necronomicon. So I don't know if that's a rare drop, maybe, because you don't get it every single time, but I do have 2 of them so far. So maybe that's an item that you can sell for a little bit more money than the typical loot. Alright. May as well clean up this screen while we're here, but we're going to go to the left first. Alright. Yeah, so when I say clean up the screen, I just mean, like, let's take care of all the enemies and pick up all the items before we move on. That way we know it's taken care of. So, over here we do get a chest with a Crimson Vest, which is very nice. Let's see, Noah already has one, so... looks like maybe Fear will get the next one. It's a pretty decent defense boost. That was 9 points there, so... over whatever he had equipped previously. Eureka! I'm abruptly remembering some teachings from my master. Oh, just in the nick of time. During the marriage ceremony, Downey's new powers are still connected to Elvira's anima in order to nourish him. Ew, like an umbilical cord? It usually takes 24 hours before his transformation is complete. So this anima suckling process does make Elvira more vulnerable to us? No, it doesn't. It doesn't weaken her in the slightest. Actually, it turns her almost invincible. Oh, that's great. If we slay Downey, the link between them will cause a power discharge in Elvira. Then she'll become vulnerable. What? Are you off your trolley? I'll never do anything to harm Downey. It's him or us, huh? Wow, if we have to make that decision, are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? That's pretty big decision. Man, I think I remember the very first video game I ever played where one of the main characters actually dies. And I think it was Final Fantasy VII. Sorry about that, had a battle there, but... yeah, I think it was Final Fantasy VII when Ares dies. And I remember being so surprised. Ahem. I remember being so surprised that they would actually, like, kill off one of the main characters. Like, I had never even heard of that in a video game before. Like, I couldn't even believe it. After it happened, I was like, she's gonna, like, be revived somehow, or, like, something's gonna happen, right? But no. Alright. Let's take out these guys, and I'll be right back. Okay. Those guys are gone. So let's continue to the left here. So you see what I mean? I mean, this underground area of the castle is quite extensive. Alright, for some reason in that battle, those leeches beat up on Fiero like crazy, so... a couple of mid-tonics for you. And I just picked up another one anyway, so... nothing lost. Alright, see you in a second. Okay. So as annoying as it is, I mean, as usual, you definitely want to kill all the enemies. Especially in this place, though, because there are 2 halls of treasures. There's actually one for basically this basement area, and then there's going to be one upstairs as well. So, it's definitely worth it. I know it's kind of a pain to deal with all of this, but yeah, anyway, here's the one for down here, so we will definitely be coming back here shortly. But until then, we want to go back upstairs here. We're actually going to go back up into the castle, into a brand new area that we couldn't really get to otherwise. And yes, there's going to be even more enemies up here, so just so you know that that's coming. I warned you that this video would be kind of choppy with all the cuts I'm going to have to make. Yeah, now you might have noticed as well all the treasure chests downstairs. None of them were mimics. We were just able to open the chest up and get our prize, but unfortunately, we're back to these guys. And they die so quick, again, I may as well just leave it in. It's probably faster to just leave it in than it is to, like, spend the 20 seconds editing it out later, so there you go. Alright, so these are repeats. Bye-bye. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, here in this area you can see there's 4 treasure chests, and 3 of them have nothing. One of them actually has something in it. I'll edit this one out. See you in a second. Anywho, like I was saying, one of the 4 chests actually has something in it. And I don't actually remember which one, so we're just going to fight them all. Maybe I'll get lucky. But I am going to fight them all anyway, because I want the experience and money and all that stuff, so... Alright, it's not the one all the way on the right, so we ruled that one out. See, I did half expect it to be that one, though, because since you entered this room from the other side, from the left side, you know, the game might just assume that the player is going to try them all in order, and so they would screw the player over by making the very last chest the one with something in it, so you basically end up, you know, trying every single one until the last one, but apparently that's not the case here. Alright, it's actually the second one in, so there you go. Now the Vlad... whatever... oops. Actually, the Vlad whatever is a new weapon for Josephine. The Vlad 13. There we go. I knew it was Roman numerals, but I clicked out of it too fast, and I couldn't tell, like, which numbers it was. So, sorry about that. Alright, but finally all 4 of those chests are taken care of. Yep, and found nothing. Alright. So let's continue. Basically, this whole path here is leading us to the final Dolls of Fate puzzle. And then we're going to have to head back downstairs, because we're going to hit a dead end. No, I will be right back. Alright, and then let's take out the treasure chest here real quick. With another Busta charge. And I don't think we get anything from this guy. Nope. Alright. So here, finally, we reach the puzzle. I'm just checking for items, but I don't think there's any items in any of the rooms where you do a puzzle, so I always check anyway, just out of habit, because you do it on every other screen, but not in this one. Okay, so to solve this puzzle, it takes quite a number of moves, so I'm going to try and go through it slowly and actually get it right this time, so that this might actually help you guys solve the puzzle on your own. So, you go right, down twice, left, up, left, down, down, left 3 times. So you can see the blue guy is making his way over to his staircase there. Then you're going to go up, left, up, up, up to put him in line with it. Go right 3 times. Down 4 times, because you want the green guy and the red guy both all the way down as far as they can go there. And then, you know, line them up like that. So then you're going to go back up 1 more. Left 3 times. Up. Right 3 times. Up 3 times. And then, let's see, left, down. Let's see, and then, what, left again? No, up again, then left, then down. And then, okay, so if I go over and then back. There we go. Alright, so I think that one went a little bit better than the last puzzle I did. I really screwed up the last one there for a little bit. I got totally screwed up. Couldn't tell what I was doing. But I gotta say, the puzzles, not just these ones, but in all the dungeons in this game, a lot of them are really well thought out. You know, they really make you think as to how to figure them out. So, well done on the puzzles. They're not always that easy to make either, like, because you want to make them challenging but not impossible, you know. So, like, people get frustrated but not too frustrated and give up. So yeah, making the puzzle can be even more challenging than just being a player of the game and trying to solve the puzzle, for sure. Alright, I think we're almost done with this area. Just about there. Alright, those guys are done. Let's go up here. Yep, so okay, so here's finally the end of it. 1 more enemy to kill, and I think this is the last one for this area. So after this, we'll be able to go back to the Hall of Treasures. Alright, here we are. Alright, so let's hop over here and grab this chest. And we get a crimson helmet, which, let's see, I suppose we can give to... probably... well, let's give it to Josephine. I think the adamant helmet is a couple ones behind. Well, it's 4 more defense, so... better than nothing, eh? Okay, so... before we head back to the Hall of Treasures, we do want to head to the left here. Because this is where we actually want to come after we have solved all of the Dolls of Fate puzzles, including the one that we just did. So that's why I went over there first to do that, and then I'm going to come over here and go down these stairs. Look, it's the Orb of Wisdom. The castle is draining its energy. So Elvira wanted the Orb of Wisdom. Elvira doesn't look like someone who lacks wisdom. There must be someone else we haven't noticed here. Whoa! Looks like Josephine is having a flashback. Oh my! Master, what is this thing? I can't believe this. This castle is alive. What? Alive? Are you telling me that we're inside a creature? We thought Elvira was the heart of all evil in this place, but we're walking inside the biggest mimic creature I've ever seen in my life. Master, what should we do? Hurry, we must put a stake in its giant heart. That was a terrible British accent, but that guy's picture just kind of looked British to me, so I had to kind of go for it. So anyway, here we are back with our party. So she says, there was once a giant heart in this chamber keeping the castle alive. My master and I destroyed it a while ago. Oh, so she wanted this orb to basically replace the castle's heart. So yeah, it's like an artificial heart, okay. But there's nothing we can do about it at present. Downey is our priority. Okay, so yeah, this is where the Dolls of Fate come into play. By helping the Dolls of Fate to find their way down here, like I said, after we solve the puzzles, they do go downstairs somewhere, so here they are. All 4 crystals can be activated and break this magical barrier. So yeah, we couldn't see these crystals because they're off-screen when the screen is centered on Noah. But now you can see, since we solved 4 puzzles, apparently each one has this crystal that the dolls are now going to activate for us. And somehow they help us deactivate the barrier. And we're able to go and attack Downey and Elvira, so thanks, guys. Yoo-hoo! Thank you! Alright! Oh, I can't actually... Oh, there you are. Okay, I can see you guys. Anyway, yeah, this video did run a little bit long already, I think. I'm almost at 29 minutes, but I know after I cut out all those battles, it should come back down. So, let me just save it here, and at the start of the next video, I'll just meet you guys right back at the crystal, right before Elvira and Downey, to save a little backtracking, and then we'll just go ahead and take them on, well, after we go back to the Hall of Treasures and that kind of stuff. Can't forget about that. So we'll do that first, then we'll take out the boss in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and Merry Christmas, by the way. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, so probably won't be doing a video tomorrow. I mean, I guess I could, but just that it's Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to get around to it. And then, yeah, I guess we'll see. But anyway, have a good holiday, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.